I'm really glad that you brought up that phrase because why I don't know if you know Akwal. I'm not going to mention her, but she was branded like that because she was this woman that has empowered herself, and she knew what she was up to, right? And those days in Juba when everything was kind of new, I think they were among first women to own cars and all that. I attended her graduation before I came here. And prior to her graduation, people used to talk. And that brings me to what you were saying. In order to empower yourself, you will encounter a lot of negativity along the way. And this is what happened. At some point, I heard that it's a lot, because the thing in Yanchero. And when she graduated, yeah, that when she became Nyanukwat. Everyone was, I was there. I attended the graduation. Everyone was like, Nyanda, Nyanti Pie, and I'm like, when? Since when? Recently,
She's actually now inspiration.
Yeah. Right now, she's the one that is actually giving people, shelters. And she's really a very nice woman. She's a very powerful woman. But yeah, that brings me to a point whereby when you are in that process of becoming, empowering yourself, you will encounter negativity. People will call you names. Even women, other women that are, let me say, failed or they are not doing what you are doing, they will call you names too, but it should not stop you from empowering yourself or even empowering other people in your circle, other women. Um, to us too, we're quite Benton in the West and people like Alwell in East Africa that are in the process of empowering themselves. And accomplished, right? So I think your work now is to extend the empowerment outside your community, and I think you should cook something or you are already cooking. I think you are cooking. We are eager to learn what you are cooking because talking it is talking, but actions actually goes a long way. I believe in action. So, and for some of us that are in that process of empowering ourselves, what I would just suggest is that uplift members of your communities. Go talk to them. Maybe be a role model. I don't know if it's going to help. Talk to them. Just try by all means to sponsor some few people in your family to go to school. I know it's not easy being here as a student and trying to but I looked at this opportunity as an opportunity for me to come and better myself and other people, because I don't know about you guys, but it's what gives me happiness, and just uplift. It doesn't necessarily be a nyan mamadu, it can be nyan around and also boys, because if we have women that are empowered and men that are not, then there is imbalance. So we need to balance the equation so that at the end of the day, when I'm when I'm empowered and I want to go for conferences, my husband does not ask me, Chilono, Lokururu, you don't, we want balance. We want all genders to be on these scales, to be balance on these scales. So that's what I was saying, that what I was thinking. And yeah, I think Aluel would go into maybe giving us some outline of the resources that might be actually valuable or helpful to the women in South Sudan. Most of the time, they don't have access to information. So it's really nice that you are here, Aluel, today. And I was excited when Akwal told me about what you are about to, explain or highlight.
Well, just something small about negativity. Kitui ejok ten o tichita wenchi roda elwez and wakang welwen are women against women. Kegalu dear when do and try so hard to build themselves, ake galu ke drag down, and then kujala roar to, especially along the I'm not going to talk about the law, because Nita law you can decide we all names kuloy kudun law. At the end of the day, the end justifies the mean, right? So kwenye law you can just ignore all that negativity. Lord with building yourself. But dear kekta baya kega tinga rin kedeni one. I think Loro Juba Mutio, we are all aware of that. There are so many broken homes. Kujalak be an enkichida kana adier tiga wanda da enlightened. Kwa which biro luo bio. Kalak then groups kikega form nowadays, social grouping. Emoja chak the word pamatka, right? So na yinting one which baro luo bio. Ache kega ben, let's say 5 in a group. Ala coach belu elamon, support your wife. Pala coach belu tulo. Insecurity ketu. Insecurity combined with jealous kuja ignorance, right? So na yin munyawan wapeng, right? Katiang luchi bele by empower. Just in Rio, kida bakwan, by empowered babil. Kachedwa buta at the same level, right? You know rora coach ala egos. In which be I intertwin, be I in a theory, when I in the will naima, a in the will jump. All the bills in the house. That makes them feel into jam with now. But don't be young to empower. So to lay and bend to buy, it's very hard we would build in that toxic environment. One terror call in a campaign don't interact dear awen a yoke kabibala konya ideas and all of that. Yoga in eating each at katigwana call, love betty la bailate. Maybe in Chinpo school, lakini which banganya dukan, kulega and would make and would buy and nganya dukan thing or to go leche dearing a kichiraino. Taninchi jabo beating, Betty. So you would just be in the house to do a word by kulomar bagi. Chako long pini bugot, till with you bidot and then in do. Then I intim you know, to cause issues. It's either Bagre Rama the other way. Kalaska kega broken families ake kapingu bamukio for breaking up every day. Forward Rorechi would be there empowered. Kujadi Arjuicha Muthiuk as we speak, are chicken in live. They are seeing life from the other perspective. The Chidier Kokta one Kogi, they say to East Africa and Yala Chipanka Waja. The great things women are doing. So I chicken in live. There one like information too. I will be Robania. But I think they lay below in that toxic environment in support from their partners, their community. But the best they can do is to walk away. Kunai Tingamuthiuk Juba women who are really doing great are there one single. They have just given up on marriage. We ran Brolu Bur Kujam and then Tom to be a cake dear cake. Glue Muthiuk Juba cake dear that are really doing great. And I think there are one chipu too. In Chihuahua, Bebe, you have your master's in your degree, so all you need is to look for job. I sabawo pai, lelo and lolo and do it, but we got under the same roof. I get this two kako kega top and you know mutio ke koi la klo ke piri badia tiga won chin information I chin support from family. They are really suffering. And I can be road baby, che word achi in gal ju chat ke dearing a carriage no mi jago ni ba. Dear ko ga chik taken personal. Ake diara avoid right. Chi which barod associate ke dearing a cause I chol names. So in chi which ba chat ke chi which ba lun taria ke. But be and Llewellyn are birds of the same feathers, right? So when you buy, be naturally mara muksul tong Arabi. Kwake dear look ake dear ake those are the same women that are failing us. Because let's say manero da inchinganya dukandu and people are calling you all those names. Then I can ba kadang ba profile them ba maintain the word when you buy in chatty. In Chalu approach, but how did you do it? No ban konya ideas. Word be or macho. The best embalo word when you buy. Na yok the jam gupte. Kalaza merut. Koyen gichi pinju nukti ang koila tuengan kene. Are women against women? Yala ro two. Or are not helping matters. If anything, create benichi complicated mutio cause well a juba man. Kayin yung mwinde de la diar ka boro 7 kwato panto. Something in chito cheng jiang because I do remember even my dad kuja ke ro tapan monje. Tijin tik tiaga chela run karo panting de ye tia ku ker be right. Ngut nyen wong de kuduam de be apur. Badem tiu era dante open. Era raje pay dit era ne yendiar tiaga chilu empower. Kwachika chok chok penya joka dol ni panto chien chiro jamit bila hoteli Kutsley Queens jala ben maybe just to visit and back uchi weg jak logre ten baite wegachin interaction ko tager we ko to be we road building yen mama chi we chok chok pe at the end of the day Tegla property thing kenta yotong, family we commute kun. Kapir raja ready. Lakin ta iran katia chinka ting lu empower blalong ke luro dio commute ka ti chitane war ka lu enteron. Kubating dun balog tia lu empower ke lalong kuyin ya ke chogrote. Kapira poli, but no, it's not the case right now. A word ala katin jayo, a word but the acting there to cheating tabai and a chiwi by empower, chiwi by more in band. A keka kega, chedong amatio, which idia to lake a dear pig, one la ben ya. This is not how to live. A work chocolate ping. Okay, yin in go nyai be a yin in pig community man. Which exactly a cake goro duking. Biga ko jawen, a ko jawen with Victor, okay, Muksulin Bay. Ala party chijalo, maybe la human hair, kiwoi ke gan wo ki dresses ke. Karani joru, jalo getting a kuchin the town. You don't even know. Mandu 20 is could no ben latin. Yung ubicham, wati bumunya buluande bria. Kate no be wegre. Kitokani. AP today ento koini tengo bacham today alango baruong yak bi ala freedom ho alango baruong bi ala tanla ake kata koini kujala future li koini no benben so kek diare chan bi road build or be road empower. They really need to look at themselves. They really need to like to look upon other women ke ga won chi road shopping. Madam bi ke ga jam gu the best they can do what bigal will reach out and ke right biko kwon yan dal bai. So yen kene yu balwe kan kene chane lwe tong mon jang chen to ku cherot pa. Kin tung mo chi dile bu the whole family yin ka miet ku jara ko relatives chi dile bu ke manage lakin ta le yin chin ke du kamandu ku yin nom ka we ga goro lo mu we ko ke jak ke ba lo ba da jo nyu pin ba ja ti ki chi la be ku yen ta ka chi to kalas ke wo chi ting de go ma tin galas ka che drama be to alam chi wo ting ku ki wo jan ka che tong be to but lo ku du you don't even need that war, right? Kachin need for that war. Impai kulolu anducho. Kuchi ting tu buke de ya decide abu mo inde ati tente kanyu kuti. Na mero di chuk baglu hustle to welu hustle kula koi tuen kapi. Badalwe ko aja nyuch. Bija ati kichi mojbe. Ken tong e ping e chito gumutiyo. Kuchi drag to social media. Etong resources ena koi.
Talking resources, yeah, my God. I think I hear can we translate to mental health issues with your town or rob of London. I'm like the coggage.
Ngong yang koi ke so kwe kele mo chin ke de kwe dier che ka tia wala chin ka kun ke chin ta rem we tin ka nga gala lu hasol kula nga lu hasol ba barom ba cham ku kutai ke nga gonde nga pande lekin alwe ke mo je to in distribution in the family ka che tong to
Okay.
ke we about obo panting la ni me kono che ho tin wa ko we yen len kwe tong
The thing
lekin
that
you don't even need that.
yeah, well, the thing that the way you spend your days is how you spend your life. So I yell around to see yang nguching a lot, yang can and but on when they non partnership a cheap and if we flip it back to the who actually want core big entrepreneurs, they have idea, they want to go for it, and even though I can partner, we get support. Can you give example of resources? Like can we apply to get like funding and stuff like that to help them start their business?
Well, I resources at all, most resources at all. Problem now, getting those resources more. So, for example, la kadang chika bebe wako, I think they 70 million. I believe ejecting in that article. So, Ujala already and all those are resources. Lakin mishkila now itabike ka yoktin and problem. Can go with akin information. Lona daka ka 25% can add thing liga ke gangi but it's still a question and how to get to that. With you ke kibabe ka diar ke yoktin ay ka yok through organizations. NGOs ka kenala ka ken job women lead organizations to do with women empowerment. So ke organizations ka wewe nyai kujoke diera won which we lack loika joke ke be ke. Lakin now dear you ite channel well than before. I can information about that. The information yang kan maemping no matter when the jogging no information then being where they put information about something. And I believe the belief through interaction, right? Reaching out to people. then reaching out to people and see how you can be helped. Because in the be konyita wandu. A word bala interact with people. Take coach it when I can well then. Cause Matthew Kedenel dear Ajak Juba Matthew Kadia like J1 big road like you. Kachaka board chukbala, woke the yoka do reduce. No, Ekichaping. Some of them Allah. Kaka Allah will chika ping 70 million and buy into the country. By now, I'm sure we get work already, right? Go and like information. Going to J1 or going to any office, Balati. Go when you buy a candia does not mean la by la you. Aladia call la dignity, aladia la principle. So na la koiti kegelo kache diarabenda. Kayene information na diarga. When information a word big negativity become shut down. Kami. Ala ke chaping choga mundu en la ban kulumen ting acting atanga. Ke ke wede yen ro yu ke go lose. Reach out to other people. Cause that again just to keep you in the house. Bajalo ke anting mukfu ke anjina. You know, we might not be by. The labor babala air kuloti, kana chapping. How true is it? The labor yokoda, right? Madam Birango Bentini Ngulua, Munindiaring acting the Kachi Jagatan, Kala ten ko J1, Rola use and all of that. A chair tiger in that chip. A choga let no subijamutil, a chala the benin a lu afford, right? Lalandile, Balu afford Kolalandile, but you watch just because they are expensive. So you enten quite can. Ala koi delay bikalo kene kakalo, wala koi delay because dignity. It's all they have. Ayan resources at all, lakin information and and that information I believe is through reaching out to people that can help and also be through in community page. Yeah, I think that's all.
I believe with thank you, Alriel. I believe with the information that you provided, Akwal and I think Akwal and Utan would do the job, right? Akwal, I think you should link the link to the article that she provided, and then just sort of mention it in the caption so that everyone get to see it, like people on your wall, and because maybe it would help 2 to 3 women. And the word of the mouth to well, sisi tutaenda tu hapo nje tuambie watu will tell people and we'll share the link with more people. Yeah, information is vital.
Information is power. Information is power. And yes, thank you. I think U-turn also will be like critically like resourceful moving forward when it comes to women issues. This is the U-turn. I usually say the U-turn is now, the change is now here with us, with these wonderful women on board and generously sharing the information and their time. Really, I think other women should be encouraged to actually join and support us and have access to some of the resources we will be sharing. We will actually be embarking on a mission to research resources that are available to women, especially South Sudanese women, either in South Sudan, in East Africa, and also in diaspora, because everywhere we go, we are struggling to integrate, right, to empower ourselves, to join, the economic empowerment that other women are enjoying. So the change is now, it's right with us. and we will be sharing resources on our page. We will be reaching out. If you want to connect with Aluel, just reach out to Aluel directly, to Alaki directly, reach out to Achille and to me. And we will also be sharing links for women forums that are in Juba, in East Africa, the women that are doing great things that will inspire you, that will mentor even the young girls, the next generation of women. And so really, we are moving the fight from us fighting over resources that I will mention or fighting over men. It's time to really work for yourself, right? You don't need to, if a man want to be called captain by marrying many wives or general in marrying many wives, you don't have to say, I want to convince my husband not to marry another woman by giving birth to 10 children. If a man want to marry, they want to marry. It doesn't matter they want more children or not. Some women actually have assigned themselves in house. I was talking with one of my friends. She's going like 8th child. And I was like, why are you killing yourself so fast? And they say, no, I don't want my husband to marry. I'm like, girl, if the guy want to go, let him go. Your job is not to convince someone to stay with you. Your job is to empower yourself, to empower your children, and don't fight for those wrong things. Fight for good things. Fight for future, right? Fight economically. Fight socially. As Alaki mentioned, and Achille and also Alwell, it's not like wearing good, putting uniform, go and lunch and call yourself like flowery name when you're really not contributing economically, right? And even here in Canada, I have been very engaged in our community, especially board community when I was a girl, when I was not married. And what I found was a challenge was a lot of women really were just serving the function, but not participating in the function. Most of them are busy cooking, like taking care of children behind the scene, and men are talking, they are planning the future of communities, they are fighting on ideologies, and women are just there, right? I actually joined men and I was outlier, they say, and many women actually didn't like that, why I was staying with men instead of joining to help cooking with them. I say, girls, we need to find some volunteers to help with our babysitting. We need to order food. We have money that we raise, order food. And all of us sit on the table and have dialogue with our men. Design the future of our community here together. It's what I say, one hand cannot clap itself. And that one hand, it starts at home, in the community, and it translates to country and all the way to global. Everyone right now is competing for growth, and we are competing to stay with cultures that keep women silent, that keep women behind the scene, that pit women against each other, why the other woman is successful because they are selling their bodies, or why the other woman is doing this because he has left the husband. It's actually sad to hear that from all that women that are actually successful are women that are single, that have left and it's true. But you don't have to leave your children and your husband to be successful. But if our men, our communities, and our own self decide that we can grow as young girls, as women in marriage, we can still achieve success together. So I'm really inspired, and I lack word to describe it. I don't know, Alakir, help me.
Yeah, no, it is amazing.
One thing in Kidiarka and Kikadedi, they are women, and I have one friend, Nyani Tiaketo Jama, right? So Naleget by, she gave up everything just because she would do her job. Right now, I'm number 40. Wachin I can thought of going back to school or doing something for her life. Kutawe number say what buto by nala we alami we moche ke biete. Lakin tok ato keror monje. We jog bi metiaro. We jog badio. Bala 60 kuyen ke 75. He will still get another woman. So I see no point being your whole life being and throw away just to sit at home, but you miss Kubi ran bine damping. You know ran chelu ka wij berer ke yine tok. No matter what y'all on your man to berer ke yi. But ran chelu ambutir, he will still do it. And we all know kuto jiang dan jiang e y'all on it you again plan ke chibutir. The family is still going to force him. So why waste your time, your resources, all the opportunities they bring karod guir, ugwa menta tin misku, win and throw away, kitchen kuba at the end of the day. So we dear big daddy before you decide again I'm by batting muksul, metia rodier, metia. Put it at the back of your mind. At the end of the day, he's still going to get another woman, which will let you with your ancestors, let you with. He's still going to get that woman. Wokoto ke gianga benda. The best ke atinten bidia loe mutio ge wet bakala that conversation, right? Emo baglo. Na lage tiel kularan lelwel, you know what, I'm there. This is what I want. Well and good. Lot wen ka pierdu, lot wen ka piedi. Echiran meiran the thing. You know, women, they sacrifice a lot when it comes to homes and marriages. Baro Richardson, not even 1%. It's always about him. Then which family, which community. Then kuchiyin in January. I tell you, low X, you do it. A, you do it. B, you do it. At the end of the day, kabiyo bichido kechin when we peer do right? Kuchiyen all that you want, pino michiyo, ediara chiyo because they chibok yo. Goals ka chika yo banban. Kuchiyin, echin gada. Ayen ne building each other and I think ema ran within color conditions, then it's okay. Go your way. Kulabel di ukabla romtwe.
Yeah, thank you for adding that, Alea. It reminds me of one of my aunties when I was growing up. Very inspiring woman. She didn't go to school. She had her children like everybody else, but she just came from Sudan to Kakuma, and the way she approached life was different. Like I could notice that. And I used to teach at school in Kakuma, and there's somebody who cooked for the teachers. So ran Watara Chibulu quit, and I knew she wanted to do something for herself. But now will recommend a chan bialatat. So there is opportunities everywhere. You just have to be willing and have the guts to go out there and do them. And one of my other aunties shared something about how our generation is lucky, and I agree. Like we were born at the time where we can take advantage of all the resources we have, especially education. Yeah, yiti exam che ke betanu adaga gar sukul bagor chida ay chakar de to yan nakar sukul. Well, that is absolutely true, and people take it for granted that oh baraloy ke yin ke yeting usra baya muksul ba mi bakadi ba mo pin bichela bi is not a life goal. Actually, it is not, and sooner or later you will realize that there's nothing you're gaining by sacrificing everything for someone just to stop them from replacing you. Now, if you think you're replaceable, they don't see your self worth. And a conversation, Piet, non year begin a conversation, being you being could be na agreement can much. Actually, just South Sudan or near Kilos, cool it taken a disadvantage in the marriage. In the Western Alo Rotiadan. Bitik Betia ku le run like a luma chan be mit beka diet ku beka mu yena bedong chien career journey de run kero chekaluma run ke wan ben ke diet kake I check a low count towards their experience to progress in their career path. I cheer a low while much on the other hand, just take the will they still work and they still gain experience run kenala so they can you know, expand like economically, they can do much more. So if you're gonna sacrifice or you're gonna give up your time, budget and your womb, and a very risky thing, it's life and death situation, or so I heard. You lose bargain. Like you are the one with the womb in this relationship. What is stopping you from saying, if this is not gonna go like this, I'm not gonna have children? And it's modern day. I don't have to say it explicitly. There are ways to, you know, plan your family, when to have children, when not to have children, and plan your life in a way that you will not have regrets. In a Karbadia. We talk a lot about the lack of access to information, which is one reason Kennedy resources, they don't take advantage because they don't know about them. But in a digital world, like Facebook, YouTube, everybody has Facebook and YouTube, and even Jake when Willie yin ko jam YouTube ko jam Facebook, and you choose what to watch. Now but we log in YouTube but die live ko negativity all day. Chin kadita pidui or but die YouTube but your resources or your training videos ke bakawoi, then that can help you learn a skill or get inspired by watching Rana when sharing their journey on YouTube or sharing their journey on Facebook. Some public figures like I will post inspirational posts on Facebook, like follow them. And natural anting ko loy kun chanyar ko loy approach, like be like anchor by a mentee. Can you mentor me? Can you help me achieve this? I've seen you're a great person, you're a good leader. I want to do something for myself. How do I go about this? Mentorship is free, and a lot of people will be happy to help. Achan akor kuba pido bangi loy na tingran dangin ke lu inspired chan pide geri adam. Like most of everyday activity is very normal, and just living your life. Kain chia empowered woman inspire. And in 2013, enter Form 3, a girl walk into the classroom, and I looked at her and I'm like, I'm gonna do what she did. She was just coming to teach. Her name, I think you guys know her, Alang Thon Makur. Very, very empowered woman, very inspiring. She taught me biology, and for the first time, I got 100% on the test because I could see that she did that, and I could do that myself. So that is what I wanted to add on in terms of resources and in terms of making decisions that are good for your future and for your own development as a woman in partnership with men.
Well, something about social media, I mentioned in Alakir, Kachidi YouTube, Facebook, Tongwentathin, Chera and Benento into social media. Kasan di harmus, Kujala, Ken and Loen, dear Juj Billion, in negativity when I could. You know something, the church wabimum, and you believe it, Kanagi, Kasan taking information. Dear Jujam live social media. Adia to social media kakanya kake dear one chiria. Then jenka. So you believe but of social media, and you expect by information, vital information, by you along women empowerment. Chinman kadang dan tiu gan loy kuken adia lega ke gabela you why ala access to social media. Lakin dia yuji chik biyo. It's not because they cannot access it, but ala gan mentality dia to social media ben adia one chiriak, right? So basically they don't want to learn. Dear Kok, which will be taught in the kinala restriction from their families, from their partners. Iranel with yangi kongla social media. Ile boto kembenja logla. And I think insecurity. Angi jichin kara want a social media move a platform when a quite a land, and it is you to pick out what to learn. Ekaraje kapak. Utaran ngwene ben china andile bi yogi nekanen en nyai mu. Chin randile bi yogi kanen nyai kupalke. Karur ko insecurity ena ke wet bitiang du bembela pun. Temen kadang dan tiuk show dan en lo ku kana che ran ben yar bitiang de pupi. Reason a chi wuj bitik ben bela ngan wuj ba idea ko buke bela ping ten ko. Wuj was buto penetane in naive throughout all her life. A wet bajala benair ku pamper ben ku beja. Kulon bine coin, will reach out the new ideas from friends kujalaka chidi social media bukek bala ngijen chiwu. So what buto penetana. So I reason and you dear social media you dear ko ake ke which right ake ke which were they so judgmental erane guanya social media can dear cheria. Which dear ko gala restriction from their partners. The keke dear la restriction kaya ake my biggest worry mutio. Can I can access to any information in low road keke japping a second hand. They are not even sure a with. Lakin I went to social media kachit kan we wawan wel kutan 70 million ka go kwen go ka do verify with. Then you can start working on it. Ikina yin ran one in access to media. Ke wet bajala ping a second hand. Upung what ke room and you're not going to do anything about it. Because already you need to wish black laws for yourself. So yen one challenge I think and not there you and having no access to media or information or anything one or around. The only information eke yo ke ye wada la function lo ke chol boko je ko nyala kujala kat kala. Lakin ko ke lo diar ke great things ke lo ke achi kangi. I don't even think 75% of women ke to Ginu Sudan. Ngi ke lo na the vice president can US ethics. They don't know that. I get information. What you believe in it because I can access to media. What you all can we being equal yoga yin in legat young do in one very insecure about women empowerment. Well like young do you know what? I think Vice President then Vice President USK if she can do it, why not me? So she would they would treat you take that and we take getting so passionate about self-development. Kaji Kong trust me on that. Kaji Kong, even information we can LinkedIn in a lane. It's you to hustle for it. But I am in that when I need you're just there in the house, for decoration. Kela Ben Ribala Kaloro, the Benman because he knows you're not going to do anything about it. Again, it all goes back to information. Having information is very important. So we are big down. The we generate borrowed empower, borrowed build, you need information. Yeah.
Thank you. And that is the journey we will be embarking on. How do we reach the hard to reach women? These hard to reach women, they are hard to reach because they are geographically blocked from resources or access to resources. They are hard to reach because they are technologically blocked, like digital divide, which Welch explained. They are hard to reach because they are administratively marginalized or they have been marginalized in their own houses that they cannot access. And so our esteemed viewers, thank you so much for listening to this. Is just the first episode of so many that are going to come. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and let every woman that need to hear this hear it. And if they want to join us, reach out to us. And please, really, we encourage you to like our page, to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so that you get access to information instantly the moment we upload videos. This is just the beginning. The end is unlimited, it's undefined, and we hope to bring you all the good news information. The U-turn is now. It's your turn, women. Thank you so much. And the recording about stop and then do long debrief, and then we will continue the conversation. This is very exciting.
Stop the recording. Ah!